Next. So in our today's class, we are going to study what do you mean by this scalar and vector quantities. And later I will teach you what do you mean by distance and displacement. Okay. So now you have to understand what is distance and displacement. So first, once we'll study what is distance and displacement, then we will go with the what? We'll study what is vector quantity and what is scalar quantity. Now, so first of all, so then today's class, what we are going to study first now? What is distance and what is displacement? Distance traveled and displacement traveled. So when a body is moving, you can see. So in order to study the motion of the bodies, if you want to study either the body is in motion or the body is at rest, so we should know the meaning of two terms. The two terms only. What is that called as? One is distance, another one is called as displacement. Clear? Now, you have to remember, whenever, if you want to understand the distance and displacement, so first of all, we will study what is distance and displacement. Later, you need to know what is displacement. Either, as I told you, we're having two kinds of quantities. Every kind of quantity we can be classifying into two kind of things. That is what? Either scalar quantity or we can say vector quantity. So what is scalar, what is vector, I will teach you. That is not a matter. Now coming to here. So first what we are going to study in today's class, please keep reading. What is that? Distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. So it is a very simple concept. So you people can easily will understand. So I will make it even simpler. So let us identify what is that. So what is that, guys? Distance and displacement. Okay. Displacement. So if you want to understand, in order to understand the motion of a body, so we are studying motion of a bodies in how many dimensions, Harish? One dimension. Yes or no? That is distance and displacement. Now let us understand what do you mean by distance and what do you mean by displacement. Now, if you'll consider, let me consider 2 points, A and B. For example, imagine this is what Reddy's home, Chaitanya's home, and this is what Hari's home. Okay. Now, I told Danishkar to move from Reddy home to Hari's home. This is which home, guys? Reddy's home, and this is what? Hari's home. Now, I told Danishkar to move from Reddy's home to Hari's home. Now, in first case, he traveled a straight road between their houses and he reached. So this is what? First path. Let me take this is path 1. Now, next second time, he went to this way and he reached to Hari's home. Next third time, he went to this way and he reached to this path. So let me take this is a B path and this is the C path. Next sometime, because of roads are not available properly, he went and he finally reached there. So let me consider this is D path. Okay. Now you tell me. So all the ways, all the roads, finally he has been reached Hari's home. Finally. Is it yes or no? Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now, if you notice it in this, everything, if you measure the path of this length, path of first length, the length of path A, if you measure 10, let me imagine 10 meters. B is 15 meters. C is also, let me take 20 meters. And if you take D, it is around 50 meters is coming. Now you can see everything. You are measuring the total length of the path. Example I'm saying. If you want to reach from Reddy's home to Hari's home, you can choose either path A, path B, or path C, or path D, or any other way also it is present, you can go. So every path is called as distance. What is to call? Every path is known as what?
Distance.
So I am talking about only what here? Only I am talking about total length of the path. I am not talking about either. I'm saying to Danishkar, go in right side, go in left side, go in straight, go back and come front. Like that. Is it I am directing any direction? I am not directing any direction. Yes or no? Just I am saying go to Hari's home. That's all. So he can go in any way, either A, B, C, D. So the total length of the path, if you'll measure, then that is only we is to called as. What we is to called, guys?
Distance.
Clear, all of you? So that is what we is to called as distance. Now, out of this, all the path A, B, C, D. Now you tell me, what is the shortest path to reach Hari's home? Shortest path. Yes, please. What is the shortest path? So, shortest distance, understanding, shortest distance between any 2 points is straight line. Is it yes or no? If we'll join them in a straight line, that is called as a shortest possible path. Danishkar, have you understand, Danishkar? Vartini? So, if you want to move from point A to point B, do you understand? What is the shortest path? Only joining between them in a straight line. Now, this is the straight line which is connecting A and B point, so that I need to move one direction. Have you noticed it, Harish? Ready? Only one direction I have to move. So that is only, this is also we can call it as what? Distance. What do we to call, guys? We can call it as distance. But this is the shortest path and it is acting only how many directions? Only
One direction.
particular direction. Understanding? It is acting particular direction. So that is why the shortest path of any distance between the any objects is called as, what was to call, guys?
Displacement.
Displacement. Clear? So distance and displacement, both we can measure with the same units. What is the units of displacement and distance? Units. Units means how we can
Meter,
measure.
centimeter.
How we can measure. Both units are centimeters or meters or kilometers. Understanding? But distance between the shortest, understanding, the shortest distance between any 2 points is called as what? Is called as displacement, and the total length of the path, what is to call? Distance. Clear? Harish? So you can take it. So now, let me take from A to B. I want to reach. I will take this path. Now, this is C. This is A, B. Now, C, D, E, and F. Finally, he reached B. So now, this path, what we is to call? No direction we are talking. So that path, what we is to call? Total length of the path is called as what? Is called as what? Distance. And the shortest distance between the any 2 paths, any 2 points, what was to call? Displacement. That is you have to remember. So every displacement is a what, guys? Every displacement is a distance.
It's a distance.
Understanding? Every displacement is a distance. But is it every distance is a displacement?
No, sir.
No, sir. Every distance is not a displacement. Every distance is not a displacement. That is you have to remember. Clear, everybody? Understand? So if we'll take any 2 points, how many distances will be present? How many distances will be present? Many number of distances can be present, because we can go any path, but how many displacement will be present? Only one displacement will be present. Clear, everybody? What displacement will be one. So between any 2 points, distance will be different. Any path we can choose, but displacement always will be how many, guys? Only one. Do you understand? And it is also always mentioned in a particular direction. It is moving, acting from one direction to another direction, only one direction. So that is only we is to called as, what we is to call, guys? Displacement. Okay, so that is what you have to remember. So distance and displacement. So that is what. Have you understand, everyone? Vartini, I told you already how to say yes or no, communicate. Danishkar, you also have understand, Danishkar? What?
Okay.
Yes. So distance and displacement. So this is what is distance and what is displacement. So both we can measure in what is the units, either centimeters or meters or kilometers. Now I want to say you one thing, that is what it is. So this distance displacement, like time, understanding mass, length, volume, temperature. Have you heard these words? Please respond. Have you heard these words?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This all we used to call as physical quantities. What we used to call?
Physical quantities.
Physical quantities. Now, if you take any physical quantity, it is a product of two things. How many things? It is a product
Two-
of two things. That is,
Two things.
one is magnitude. One is what we used to call? Magnitude. Another one is called as unit. Okay. Now, I will say you what is magnitude, what is unit. Unit means in what process we are measuring it. For example, temperature if we'll take. How will measure temperature? How will measure temperature? You'll measure in degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. Yes or no, guys? Or we can measure in kelvins. Is it yes? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
If we'll take length, how will measure length? Length, how will measure, guys? Millimeters,
Centimeter,
centimeters,
centimeter,
meter,
kilometer,
kilometers. Yeah. If we'll take now mass, how you can measure, Harish? Mass we can
kg,
measure in kilogram or gram.
gram,
Okay. Or we can measure in tons, or we can measure in quintals. Understand? Quintal. So quintal means no kg. Okay. Ton means 1000 kg. That is what to remember. Okay. Or else if we'll go gold shop, milligrams we can measure. How we can measure? Milligrams. Understand? So if you'll notice it here, for example, what is your mass? Let me ask somebody. Can you say it now? Reddy, what is your mass? Mass. Reddy's mass is, what is your mass, Reddy? Mass means your weight.
36.
For example, weight only mass. Tell me. This class
36.
both are different. Mass and weight is not same. But general language, common language, we will use instead of mass, we will use word called as weight only. But it is not weight and mass is same. But okay, now you don't know, so that you can use same thing. What is your weight, Reddy?
36, sir.
36 what it is? What?
Kg.
36 kilogram. What is to call? Kilogram.
Kilogram.
So now this mass is called as physical quantity. What is to call? Mass is called as physical quantity. Clear, everyone? Which is product of two things. Then 36 is called as what? 36 is called as what? Magnitude. What is to call?
Magnitude.
Into kilogram. What is to call kilogram? Kilogram is called as
unit.
Clear? That is what. So you might understand unit means how we are measuring the physical quantity. That is what, in what form we are measuring the physical quantity is called as unit. Now magnitude means, so here mass I consider how many times, guys? 1 kg I consider how many times, Harish? 1 kilogram I consider how many times? 36 times I consider. Yes or no? 36 times I am considering 1 kg mass. So that is what it is equals to how many? How much? 36 kg. Yes or no? So this is only the number of times which I consider the same unit. That is what we used to call it as magnitude. Suppose if I'll write 100 kilogram. So what do you mean by 100 kilogram? 1 kilogram I am considering how many times?
100 times.
100 times. Then 100 is called as what? 100 is called as what?
Magnitude.
Magnitude. And kilogram is called as what? Unit.
Unit.
So any physical quantity, it is a product of two things. What is that, guys? One is magnitude. Another one is what? Unit.
Unit.
Okay? So that is why without unit, it is invalid. Okay, Arun Kailash? Vartini, I already told you yesterday itself. You have to communicate and you have to speak, involve in the class. If not, I am not going to be happy at all. I'm saying you from the beginning. So physical quantity means what, guys? Magnitude and as well as what? Unit.
Unit.
Yeah. So now let us same way. If it comes to the distance also. So now distance is a physical quantity or not? Distance is a physical quantity or not? Yes. So distance is the physical quantity. So it is also product of two things. That is also what? It is the magnitude
Magnitude
to unit. Okay. Now, if you'll consider distance, we used to represent with the symbol S. S means what, guys? S means what?
Distance.
Distance. Kindly remember. S means what?
distance.
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 S means distance. So now it is magnitude. Magnitude. For example, if I'll take 10 meters. So 10 is called as what? 10 is called as what? Magnitude.
Magnitude.
And meter is what is called as
Unit.
the unit. Okay, that is what you have to remember. Same way, if we'll take displacement, what is to call displacement? Displacement
Magnitude.
will represent with the yes only. Displacement also will represent with what, guys? Yes. Understanding. And this is also having what? Magnitude, understanding, into unit. So this is also, I can say, 10 meters. So 10 is called as what? 10 is called as what? Magnitude.
Magnitude.
And M is called as what? Unit, meters. But 10 meters towards to east, or towards to west, or towards to north, or towards to south. I am mentioning particular direction also. Have you noticed it, Harish? Yes.
sir.
Yes. So when I'm talking about direction, remember magnitude plus direction, then we used to say any kind of physical quantity. If I am talking about magnitude and as well as what? And as well as direction, then we used to say that physical quantity is called as vector quantity. What we used to call, guys?
Vector.
Vector quantity.
Quantity. What do you mean by that? Magnitude and as well as what? I have to talk
Direction.
always. Direction also. Okay. Both I am talking, then that is called as vector quantity. Okay. Now, distance time. Is it I am mentioning any direction? Distance means am I mentioning any direction? No direction I mentioned. So that is why only magnitude, no direction. Only magnitude. What is that? No direction. Then that is called as scalar quantity. What do we used to call, guys? Scalar.
Quantity.
Okay. Now I will teach you that what is scalar, what is vector very clearly. Now you have to understand that's all. So what is the symbol of distance, guys? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the symbol of distance? Symbol of distance? Yes. And distance is scalar or vector quantity? Distance is a
Scalar.
quantity. Displacement. Displacement, how will represent?
Yes.
Displacement is
Yes.
yes only. And we can say it is which quantity?
Vector quantity.
So please all
Vector quantity.
distance. Distance. First heading. Distance. Distance. Have you bought notebooks, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is distance. What do you mean by distance, Harish? The total length of the path. That's all. Okay. Right. The total length of the path. The total length of the path. Danishkar, are you understand, Danishkar?
Yes, sir.
No. The total length of the path. The total length of the path covered by a body is called covered by a body. The total length of the path covered by a body. Covered by a what? Body is called distance. Is called distance. So distance is a scalar quantity or vector quantity, guys?
Scalar.
Scalar quantity. So scalar means what? Vartini. Scalar means what? Only magnitude. Scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. So it has only what? Only
Magnitude.
Okay, that is. Akleshwar, I understand, Ra? Akhilesh or not? Arun Kailash?
Yes, sir.
Only magnitude. Now, units. What is the units, guys? As I told you, we're having two system of units. One is CGS unit. Another one is what? SI unit. Okay. So for every physical quantity, you need to know these two units. So CGS means, C means what? Even 8th class I taught you. Centimeter,
Centimeter.
gram, G,
Gram.
gram. S means
Second.
so centimeter, gram, second. This is our Indian units. What is that called as? Indian units.
Union.
So, centimeter, gram, second. What is the unit of distance in centimeter? Sorry, in CGS unit. CGS unit is centimeter. What is the CGS unit? CGS unit is centimeter. You can write. So CGS unit of distance is centimeter. What is that, guys? Centimeter, cm we can say. Same way, SI means standard international unit. Standard international, okay, units. So SI unit of distance. What is the SI unit of distance, guys? If it is centimeter means here what will come? Meters will. Okay. That is what. So centimeter, which is centimeter is the CGS unit, meter is the SI unit. Clear, everybody? Now, relation between CGS and SI unit. CGS and what? SI unit. Okay. Now, you tell me, 1 meter is equals to how many centimeters? You have to speak. 1 meter is equals to how many centimeters? Vartini?
100.
Vartini, you're not interested to speak? 1 meter is equals to how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. That is how to remember. But as I used to tell you always, physics you have to write in a beautiful way. So 100, how I can write? Can I write it in a 10 into 10? Can you write
Yes, sir.
10 into 10? So how I can write? 10 into 10 means I can write 10 square. Okay. Ready? Are you understand? 1 meter is equals to 10 power 2 centimeter. What I can say? 10 power 2 centimeter. Now, reverse relation. What is the reverse relation? Arun Prakash?
Sir, that is 1 centimeter is equal to.
So we can say 1 meter is equals to 100 into 1 centimeter. Can I write it or not?
Yes, sir.
Now, you want 1 centimeter. 100 is in multiplication. Will come this side. What will become? It will become
Divide.
division. So 1 by 100 meters, which is equals to 1 centimeter. So now 1 by 100 means how I can write? 10 power 2. Understand? 1 by 10 power 2 meters is equals to 1 centimeter. Tanishkar, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, in mathematics, always remember 1 by x I can write as a x power minus 1. Same way, 1 by x square I can write as a x power minus 2. 1 by x power 3 I can write as a 1 by only x power minus 3. Same way you tell me. Now, 1 by 10 power 2, how I can write? Ready?
10 power minus 2.
10 power minus 2 meters. That is 10 power minus 2 meters. So this is the relationship between meter and centimeter, and this is what? Centimeter and meter. Clear, Harish? Tanishkar? That is. So please all of you write it. So relationship between meter and centimeter and meter. So how to read this? You have to speak, then you can understand. 1 meter is equals to 10 power 2 centimeter. Same way, 1 centimeter is equals to what, guys? 10 power minus 2 meters. Okay. Everybody, that is what. So clearly you have to solve it. So what is the SI unit of distance? Everybody, what is the SI unit of distance? The SI unit of distance is meter. And CGS unit is what, guys? CGS centimeter. That is. So meter and centimeter. So kindly write it. Once it is finished, you tell me. Have you understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is very good. Try to solve your own. Don't try to copy from me. Okay, you people will never improve if you are like this. You have to do your own. Am I teaching very difficult? I'm teaching very simple, correct? So I will go very simple manner only to make you understand everybody. So that is why. So concentrate well and try to solve your own, so that you people definitely will learn from the beginning itself. That's all. Very good. Danishkar completed. Danishkar, Vardhani, very good, Vardhani. That is what. If you are speaking, I am really happy, and you want to speak. That is what. Okay, that's fine. Completed, guys. Any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Now,
No, sir.
do it. Do it. So 1 meter equals how many centimeters?
10
100.
square.
100, 10 square. And same way, 1 centimeter equals how many meters? 1 centimeter equals to
10 my
10 power minus 2. Understanding? Okay? 10 power minus 2 meters. Or you can say 1 by 100 meter. What is that? 1 by 100 meters. Clear that. Okay. That is what. Next. What is the next physical quantity? Ra? Displacement. What is that?
Displacement.
Displacement. This is also will represent with what? Smallest.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So please write it. Some noise is coming. Please rectify it. Right, next. The shortest possible distance. The shortest possible distance. The shortest possible distance. Tanishkar, are you ready? The shortest possible distance between which points, guys? So this is the initial point, and this is what? Final point. Clear? So initial point, and another one point is called as what? Final point. Clear? Final point. So the shortest distance between initial point and final point, what is to call? Shortest distance between initial point and final point, what is to call, guys?
Displacement.
Displacement. That's all. Okay, write it. The shortest possible distance between initial and final positions of the body, between initial and final position, initial and final point of the body is called, what is to call? Is called displacement. Now, displacement is always having particular direction, either this direction or this direction. So now, if it is having direction, it is having both magnitude and as well as what? Both magnitude and as well as?
Direction.
As well as direction. So that is why it is called as which quantity, guys?
Vector quantity.
Quantity. That is very good. Vector quantity. Now, CGS unit. What is the full form of CGS, Danishkar? CGS unit. What is the full form of CGS? I'm asking. CGS full form.
centimeter gram second, sir.
Very good. So CGS unit of distance. Also what? Centimeter. So that is. What is the SI unit of distance? Displacement. What is the SI unit of
Meter.
displacement? Again, meter.
Meter.
Understanding? So again, same thing. What is the full form of meter? SI unit, anybody? Full form of SI?
Standard international
unit. Clear, everyone? That is what? Standard international unit. Okay. Now, example for distance and displacement. Let me take, who will say distance between example and distance and displacement. Now, let me take 2 points. One is A point. Another one is what point? B point. Clear? That is what. Now, as I told you, you can take anything you can take. So I am taking the path like this. Now, this is C, this is D, and this is E, and this is F. Now tell me, what is distance and what is displacement? Distance I want.
Distance is
Distance,
ACD.
path is equals to what? Harish, distance is equals to?
magnitude into unit.
Yes, distance is equals to, what is the path, you tell me? Path you have to tell me. Distance is equals to What is the
A,
path?
C, D, E, F,
Sir,
B.
A, C, D, E, F.
Sir, no, that is what. So distance is equals to AC, understand, D, E,
E,
and B. This is distance. Now, what is
FB,
displacement?
sir.
Displacement.
Sir, B, F.
Displacement. Only AB.
AB.
Shortest distance, Harish. Our initial point is A and final point is B. What is the shortest distance?
AB.
A, B.
So this is the distance and displacement difference between them. Please make it. I hope you understand now very clearly. Understand, Vartini? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is. Now, if you take in our textbook, you might be notice it, page number 3, they have given one mountains and everything. Have you noticed it? Page number 3, you have figure number 4. You have a textbooks, please kindly check it. Do you have textbooks, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, so textbook you might be noticing. So figure 4 in page number 3, you just check it, all of you. So I think it is a figure which is one car is traveling from two towns, that is a town A and town B. Is it is? Yes, exactly. Kanishka,
Yes, sir.
is it the same picture, guys? Is it the same picture which you are seeing here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No. This is the town A and this is the town B. Now, between we are having some mountain, the sunlight is coming. Please mute yourself. Who is that? Arun Kailash, just verify. If you're having noise, you just mute yourself. So now this is town A and town B. So this is the direct path, but here some tunnel is there. So tunnel you cannot pass. So something it is like a bridge something. So bridge, damaged bridge something. So now, so that the person is moving from like this, he is surrounding by the mountain and he is coming to the town B like this method. So now here bridge is constructed. Directly he can travel from town A to town B. So that by the time, what is the distance? What is the
10
distance?
kilometers.
10 kilometers.
10 kilometers.
10 kilometer.
What is distance and what is displacement here? Distance. Distance is how much here?
35.
5
35
kilometers.
kilometers.
Okay. Now what is the
Sir,
displacement? What is the
Sir, A to B. That is
displacement?
10 kilometers.
To
10 kilometer.
that is. So I understand. But every
sir, you
distance.
said,
Yes, Harish.
sir, you said 20, like every distance, like every length of the path, no, sir.
No.
Like we should also add a 10, no, sir.
No. We no need to add. Either we can go this path or this path. Understand? Okay, wow. You understand? Ready? Now, for example, see A, C, okay, D, E, F, B. So, what is the distance? A, C, D, E, F, B. This is the distance. So, what is the path total length? Total length is 25 kilometer. Is it okay? Ready?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, what is the distance, displacement, shortest distance between the A and B point? What is the shortest distance? Shortest distance is AB. So no
AB.
other way. So AB is called as, what we used to call it? Shortest distance means it is what? Displacement.
Displacement.
Okay. So that is what you have to remember. Clear? Ready? So
Yes, sir.
this figure is how much? 10 kilometers. And distance is how much, guys?
25.
25.
25 kilometers. Clear, everybody? That is what you have to understand it. Now, so if we'll make so many other examples also, so we can say distance is a scalar quantity or vector quantity, guys. Distance is the
Distance is
scalar quantity.
scalar.
So no specified direction. Any direction you can go randomly. But displacement is a what? Displacement
Vector
is a
quantity.
displacement is a vector quantity which is having what? Both magnitude and as well as what?
And direction.
Direction.
Okay, so that is what we have to do now. So please all of you keep heading. Scalars and vectors. What we are going to study now? Scalars and vectors. That is called as scalar quantity and as well as what? Vector quantity. Okay, so please keep heading. Scalars and vectors. Have you understand, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
That is scalars and vectors. Any doubt, anybody you can ask me. Now, you can remember, guys, some physical quantities we only will define by using magnitude. Only we will define by using what? Only we will define by using what? Magnitude. So that quantities we used to call it as what, guys? Scalar. So now, can you tell me the examples, Harish? Scalar quantities, all of you. For example, I will give you distance. Distance is, I will ask you, what is the distance between Pudukkottai and Chennai? What you people will say? What is the distance you will say? 390 or 400 kilometers you will say. Are you saying 400 kilometers towards to east, 400 kilometers towards to west, 400 kilometers towards to south? Are you saying like that?
No, sir.
No. You are saying only what? Only